G'day, everybody. Hope you are well, Bobby. Winston. G'day, Winston. Jenny. G'day. All right. Oh. Let's go. Okay. So, we wait. Oh, Nathan, you can't be saying things like that, mate. There's not much that hurts my feelings, but telling me that your boat's loaded and ready to go chasing Barra and that I'm invited, have a heart, man. Have a heart. Good luck. All right. So let's have a look at what's going on. Okay, Bitcoin. Well, boo. It's, yeah, you know, it's a bit, hey, how you doing, isn't it? Bullish candle we spoke of yesterday, pushing up, was holding well, selling off, down 2.4%. Now, as always, we'll have a look at what it did. From the high to the low, 5% odd. Don't forget, please, if you haven't got your notifications turned on and you're not subscribed, then what are you doing, mate? Swing it on. Turn it on. Make it happen. Give me a like, a thumbs up, all that sort of stuff. Helps the algo. And I'll go where you go. As you can tell, I'm in a good mood. Got up early, had a swim, boom. Market, right. High or low is still available as it stands. Look, it's, you know, sell-off yesterday leaves the market largely unchanged, all right? And there is where the problem lies, really. It's largely unchanged. So what do we do from here? What do we do from here? You know, it's got to move higher based on what I want, not based on what it has to do, because it doesn't have to do anything. Although I'm pretty happy with where it's sitting, and if it does go into a bit of a consolidation for a wee while, you know, it just means, I guess, more time to play with my new Simrad that's installed on my boat. Not much going on Bitcoin right now, eh? This morning when I did my live trading floor scan with my team, the live trading floor team, we were up here, we had a bit of a bullish candle. It was starting to look like, oh, all right, that doesn't look too bad. But it sold off. Look, we've got the potential for a higher low. We need to make a higher high here first. We need to then push up through here. So far from being Hollywood, it's not funny. So what I've done today is I went through and I found a short. I have a short on. And the good thing about the short is that I love having a short open when the market's a little bit, hey, where do we go from here? And, you know, it's like a warm blanket. You get all snugly in it. You just feel comfortable. You know, I feel comfortable having that short on. I don't mind if it loses. I would prefer it lost and the market continues to move higher because it's going to give more opportunity and help my portfolio grow. So, bit of a hedge, good trade. You'll see it in a moment. Mitch, hey Cobb, market has the feeling of a big week is coming. I agree. US having a few big events, debt ceiling and infrastructure bill. Yeah, I totally agree, mate. I mean, you know, I said it yesterday, it looks like the market might have a big week. When I say a big week, I don't necessarily mean a big week going up. I just mean it's at a bit of an important, you know, point. It's on that support. If that support doesn't hold, well, where to next? Well, it becomes really sort of up in the air a little bit more, right? So, you know, pretty straightforward. Bobby, do you have a tutorial on putting on a booster on FTX? Ooh. Why don't you drop us an email, mate, at admin@tradercobb.com. I'm pretty sure we do, but if we don't, then I'll make one. So if you wouldn't mind dropping that email, then they'll either find the content for you or they will drop it to me for me to create. But yeah, good point. They might actually, yeah, just ask that question. We'll find out. So yeah, Bitcoin's a little bit, hey, how you doing? It's not showing a great deal. Good day, Peter. Let's go ahead and have a look at our perp list. And yeah, it's the FTX list. And you can get, you know, the referral bonus and whatnot. Those that do the free course and everything. I mean, it's underneath the link on YouTube, by the way, 10% off your trading fees. But if you go through the free course, there's also a bonus there where you get some additional credit. So they give you some money. So I use FTX because that's the platform that I like to trade from with my margin stuff, but also, you know, a lot of spot stuff there as well. So it sort of ticks both boxes. Okay, so nothing on Bitcoin. Let's have a look here. 1 inch. What we're going to see a lot of, guys, is we're going to see a lot of this mess. Down, up, ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Choppy. Don't like choppiness, so we move on. We move on from AVE. Cardano. First of all, lower high, lower low, lower high. As we head south, are we going to see opportunities to short, or are we going to see a higher low? I don't really know, but what I do see, and what I did see, and what I do see still, is this level. It's not the greatest or strongest of level, but I tell you what, there's a bearish candle off the level in the cradle with convergence. Tickety boom, tickety tick tick tick. Convergence there on the 2 as well. So it's there. It is there. Let's look at 15. No, there's nothing of a level. Yeah. I'm going to put that into our little bluey. Big blue. Because it's right there, right now. Downtrend on the 4. ACLX. Near. Oh, yuck. Too thin. Moving on. Algo. Again, stuck in the middle. Nothing much going on. A lot of them are still waiting for that higher low to be followed through with a higher high, or for us to drive lower. A little bit of a mixed bag today, but not much movement at this stage. Alpha. No thanks, mate. ALTPERP, there's 2 tests, but it's still a long way from giving me an opportunity, so it's not going in the list. Amplifor, flat. Yeah, there's a bit of a flat level, but look at these spikes. It's going to look real thin. Look, yuck. And also, just to sort of reiterate, there is nothing here that's of interest. Look at how long it's been sort of flat for. Had this marvelous big boost. We went boo, and then bow. So no interest for me on Amplifor. Arweave, stuck a bit in the middle. Atom, still messy up here. No, thank you. Audio. Nothing there. AVAX, no. AXS, no. Looking for trends. Keep that in mind. Looking for trends. We do have a trend here. Not a great one, so it's a no. Balancer, sitting deep. Not good. Low to high. No trend. Band, no trend. I will just mark in that reference point, though. Oh. We'll have a look at that, will you? Shall we? Look at... Yeah, we're sort of resistant, support. Oh, look at that. Why the hell didn't I take that? Oh, the 2-day wouldn't have... No, it would have. Why didn't I take that? Huh. Anyway. Some questions. Okay, real question though. What is the hamster buying? I guess a hamster that's buying. I don't know, mate. Sounds like noise to me. So there's support through here, and that also is this level here. So that's worthwhile keeping an eye on because it's a pretty strong, it goes back a fair old whack, right? Anyway, I'll chuck that in. Bayo, not much going on there. Bat. So here's the thing, right? As we start to... oh, another one, look. It's not there. As we start to build into these support levels that we're seeing on these higher time frames, that could be the catalyst for us a leg down if we break those levels. So having them in the list as we start to roll back into there, kind of looking at the higher time frames, really. But worthwhile keeping in there. Worthwhile keeping in there. Because if it does build into there and we do get a break, well, then that could be a wonderful hedge. If the market is to dip, then I want to be making money when it falls. And breakouts are good for that. If you don't know what the breakout is, go to the course. Excuse me. Coffee. All right. Not much there. And the reason I'm not going to the lower time frames is because there's just nothing here on the 4. I want to see 4-hour trend, Okay. I'm good, Jono. Thanks, mate. You too. Nothing there, nothing there. BSV, not much going on there. BitTorrent, nothing much there. You can find the course at Trader Cobb with a double B for Bravo, not D for dog. tradercobb.com. There you go, Winston. I know you forget it all the time. G'day, mate. You must be looking forward to getting ship shape and out of this town. I know that I am. Big spike on cream. No thanks. I shall leave. Bit of something through there. I don't know what Didex is or Didex or whatever it is. No, don't know. It's a fair way from Hollywood there. I'm going to leave that one alone for the time being. Reference point only. CRVs are no. Good on you, Corky. Welcome to the party, mate. Thank you for having the faith in what we do to back the business in your journey. I appreciate it. Dash, not much there. We'll get rid of that. Tidy up at the same time. Clean the house while we do this. Dawn, no. DeFi, again, the focus is on trend, and we are lacking a bit of it. At the moment, we're finding more support levels than we are trends, but that's okay because that can be the point at which the trend does change, and the breakout gives us that option. Speak of the devil. Once, don't tres. Look, it's there, but it's not convergent. It needs a bang up and a bang back down. That being said, I'll keep an eye on it. If it does break, pullbacks into there could be Roger Ramjet. EOS, no trend. Ethereum Classic, no. It's just a reference point for now. ETH, what's that level? No, it doesn't really give me, it's a bit old, a bit rusted. High, low, high, pullback. The thing I am looking at and hopeful for with Ethereum is this. You know, that level that we see right there, look, it's a long way, but there are two tests, and there is a higher low, boom, 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 boom. We come up into there and start to build that level out on maybe the 12, right? Again, as you can see, a long way still to go. We build that level out. What we've actually got there is that we might get a breakout with the reversal of that trend. If we break up through there, that's the point at which, or roughly the point at which we'll have an uptrend on the daily. Good as gold, mate. But right now, it's got a lot to do. Not going in the list. ENJPERP, no. Feeder, not much. File. Now here is my short from this morning. There she blows. Aviote. Lovely downtrend, pullback. And like I said, it's a lovely little hedge, and I am short. Right around entry point, just below or something like that at the moment. No biggie, but nothing at the moment. So that's my little sort of seatbelt for the ride, should we get one. Flamingo, the pink bird. We break that level, we go to lower lows. We look much more bearish on Flamingo at that stage. Uns, dos, tres. Good stuff, Winston. Look, I think that should actually go in now. I'd love to see it on this 8 have a little bounce back down. But if it goes today, then, you know, maybe the 4 or pullbacks into that later. Either way, it's another level that we can keep our peepers on. Nothing on flow. Fantom. Let's have a look at that. It certainly isn't Reggie yet. However, higher low, higher high, higher low pushed through. That's what the 12-hour would suggest trend-wise. And the daily also, if it were to get through there, we'd have that movement back. Phil? No, look, what the thing is that I'm not looking lower. If I'm taking an 8-hour cradle, I'm not bothered about, you know, I'm only looking higher. I'm not looking lower. So it doesn't really matter on fill there, Radzi. Do I do anything with that? That's the question I have. Look, I'll pop it in. Why not? We can always filter it out later. FTT hanging around this level. Hopefully it holds and pushes higher, and hopefully the whole market does the same. There's nothing there though. Same with GRT. Same with Hedera. Horby. Helium. No. Holy. Messy. Messy on hot. Horby. Big fall based around that China news again. Nothing to work with. Nothing to work with. Humanscape. IOTA. No. Carver. Messy. Kin. Also messy. We don't like this stuff. We like movement. We like trends. We don't like chop. There's a level there. It's not going to make the list. There are better ones out there. If the market does start to put more selling pressure on, I'll flick through this list again and have a sticky beak, see what's there. There's a level there up the top on Link, but again, it's got a lot of work to do for that to become something that is relevant. So it's not going to make the list. Loopring's messy. Litecoin. 2 tests of support. It's got to do more than that to impress me. Terra, nothing there. Maps, no. Matic, messy as well. See, the thing is that some days it'll take a while for us to go through this list and talk and look at the markets. Other days it doesn't take very long. Maker's sideways. And when the market's this sideways and this crappy, without direction, you just don't do anything. Nothing there. Near, not near enough. Never got enough Bitcoin there, mate. OKB, no. Lower high, lower low, big bounce, giant bounce. Let's have a look at what that bounce is to its current point. 60%. There's a bearish candle in the cradle zone right there. Is there a flat level? Oh, well, what do you know? Yeah, boy. That builds in. That's a doozy. Yeah, I like that. Combining the 12 and the 16 with a flat level for an entry, that could really be nice. And I will be keeping my eyes on that for shizzle. Moving on. OMG needs to do more than that for me. A little bit of cyclicity. It's messy, though. I don't like it. Ontology. Not much. Orbs, no thanks. Oxy, too thin. Gold, no way. Perp. Messy. Priv. Got plenty of room down to there where the next support region is. Of course, if we're going to go to 4, we need another test. I'll pop that in. It's another level to keep an eye on. If it does break down, we might get a little pullback. Puddy. It's a reference point at best. Qtum, no. Ray. Hi, Ray. No. Reef, no. Ren. No. Rook. Here's a daily candle in the cradle. Cradle in the... here's a daily cradle in the cradle zone. It's an option. Zipping down on reverse rights to see if we've got anything. No, I'm not going to pop that in. Rune, no. Sand, still a bit, yeah, nah. Although, a little bit thin, doesn't look too bad. Look, it's got a lot of work to do. It's still got to go. Paduinga, back down. That being said, it's another flat level to watch. Seacoin, nothing. Seco, no thank you. SHITPERP, no. Scale can leave. Synthetics is a no. Solana holding, but not much going on. Little reference point to knock in there, but let's have a look at that down here. Same level. Let me just zip up. Yeah, I'll pop it in. again, if we do see a quick, fast move, pullbacks into there could be really nice. Storm X, no. It does, Longy. Looks pretty crap out there, mate. Not much going on. Sushi's rubbish. Swipe, support. I'm going to leave that one off. Not as much liquidity as some of the others. See, there's flat levels all over the show, guys. I just hope they hold. I really do. Because if they don't hold, you know, I reckon we might see a bit of a, hey, how you doing move lower. Very divergent here. Not going to be very good. What are your thoughts on the Heiken Ashi candles for a more smooth chart? Mate, I've never used them. And look, I don't have an opinion because I haven't used them. And one of the things that I sort of specialize in is what I specialize in, which is trading the way that I trade. So it's not something that I'd go and use. But again, I'm not trying to, you know, suggest that you don't. Not at all. You got to find something that works for you. I've just done that. I've found what works for me, and I'm pretty happy just sort of, you know, staying in that space. So I don't really have an opinion. Sorry, mate. We're looking at a candle in the cradle. Is it best to have it right in between the 10 and 20, or is touching one of them okay? Yes, touching one of them is okay. Needs to be touching at least one. Tron, Uni. Not much going on there. V-Chain. Another little bit of support. Very divergent, so won't make the list for me. It seems there are a few coins that will enable Chinese citizens to trade crypto with this ban, such as Sushi, PERP, Mango. Yeah. Well, we'll have to see how that ends up playing out. Well, Dan, it's a good question, Dan. I mean, future growth of these coins. I mean, possibly. It makes logical sense, but you got to remember, I don't have anyone on the ground in China. I don't know how strict the policies are, how they're policing this stuff, what the punishments are. I mean, look, you know, you think about in Australia at the moment with the lockdowns we've got, there are people that are genuinely very, very scared of going outside because of, you know, police. So it just depends on the climate. Is there a really strong climate of fear there where they would just say, look, I'm just going to lay low for a while? Or are people kind of like, yeah, we've been here before, kind of like in the Western world, we're like, oh yeah, China bans Bitcoin again, righto, sick, thanks China. It just depends on the people. So I don't really have an opinion to weigh in on that. And I wouldn't want to, you know, influence any opinions or thoughts that you have because I just don't have enough of an opinion on it. Stella is building in, but it's very divergent. I'll leave that off the list. XRP, no T's. Let's check this. Oh, no, that's not pretty. No, again, not much to work with there. Not much to work with there. Not much to work with there. Okay, well, look, there's bugger all. But we do have a bit of a list to watch, and I'll show you why. We've got Cardano on the 1 hour, bearish candle in that cradle zone. So that's worthwhile keeping an eye on. We've got Band on the 4 with support. We've got BAT on the 4 with support. We've got Enjin with the same, a little pop here, lower high pushing in, might get convergent, might give us an option for a break. Flamingo, same thing, bounce up, lower high, back down, convergent. Fantom, it's got a bit of work to do to build into there to make it worthwhile. OKB, this is a level I really like. Given the lower high potentially here, build into there, we might actually have something that's very, very nice indeed. That chart is probably my favorite, combining that lower time frame breakout with the higher time frame cradle and the daily downtrend. So I kind of like that. It's not ready, you know, to take out of the oven just yet, but I'll be watching that very, very closely. PRIVPERP at support. Now, when we look at our support, if you don't know what the breakout is, you don't have the checklist, you don't have the rules and all of that, you won't know what to look for. If you know what the cradle is or boosters or whatever, then you'll know what to look for because you've already done the course. But it's if it breaks that level, pullbacks into there, it could be worthwhile as well. SAND meets that criteria. Serum also meets that criteria. Now, okay. New, new to crypto, what's some of the best indicators to use and learn? Depends on your style. The way I do it, I don't use very much at all. It keeps it nice and clean. And mate, I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Go to tradercobb.com, free course, check it out, see if you like what we do. You'll learn plenty. When you're looking at, say, the 4-hour breakout, but choose to look for a break, then a pullback to the level, do you need the pullback to be on the same time frame? No, it can be on a lower time frame, Benny. It's just got to fit the rules. So the level, whether it's on the daily, you might be trading on the 15, but the daily is the time frame where you can see the level really strong. It doesn't matter, mate. It's just got to fit those rules. So there you go. Not a huge amount out there. Certainly Cardano is worth looking at. OKB, as I say, this is my favorite chart right now. If it does build into here, that could be a very, very nice opportunity there. If you know what the breakout is, follow that. If not, and you know what the cradle is, well, there's an opportunity here as well around that same entry point. Guys, girls, love you. Have yourself a top day. Take it easy on yourself and the people around you. And if, like I said, if you haven't subscribed, please do. Turn on your notifications. And yeah, we're just waiting. I mean, we're not waiting, we're waiting. We're not waiting. We're passively looking at our options whilst we kind of wait for the market to work out what it wants. But it's always good to have a few short opportunities if the market is to fall. That's what we've done. Take it easy. Speak to you soon. Bye for now.